Next one. Next one. And this is the fight I'm probably most excited about because it includes my favorite YouTuber, Chris Broad, versus Overtflow. Now, if you don't know, Chris Broad has a channel called Abroad in Japan. I think we've watched plenty of those videos on the stream, and I've watched every video this guy's ever uploaded. When I originally applied for the JET program, because I had a dream where I would go to Japan to teach English, I watched a video called 10 Things Not to Do in Japan, because I did not want to do those things so I wouldn't get in trouble. After about 2 days, I got rejected from the program, but I continued to watch the man who made that video, and that is Chris Broad. And he's also somebody who I was shocked signed up for this event. I was actually fucking shocked. Originally asked Connor if he wanted to do it, Sea-Dog VA. And Connor was like, let me check. He checked with some doctors, things like that. And he's like, you know what? With the tour coming up and I have a really busy schedule, I think it'd be too hard to devote the time to boxing. I was like, makes total sense. And he's like, well, what about Chris? Have you asked him? And I was like, I'm not going to ask Chris. I was embarrassed to ask him. Because in my mind, this is like so polar opposite of anything he'd want to do. You know, like Chris is like, he's making, you know, documentary travel videos about Japan, like high quality drone shots, voiceover, scripted. And I'm like a fucking YouTuber that reacts to TikToks that's throwing on a boxing event. You know, like he's as far as you can get in the YouTube world from Logan Paul. And I feel like doing a boxing event is as close as you can get in the YouTuber world to being Logan Paul. But when I asked him, he was down to fight. And his reason for fighting was actually pretty badass. You see, he dropped a video a little earlier this year about how he is in his worst, where is it? Health report. Maybe it's this.
It's busy. We're not that busy, actually. If we were here on Saturday, we would probably be able to work.
I got the results from my cholesterol tests 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah?
The results were bad.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Spoiler alert. But they weren't as bad as Connor's. Connor's got worse cholesterol than me, believe it or not.
Listen, I don't think that's anything. That's not like a scientific health benchmark.
Okay, Chris, you need to work on that. And Connor, you too. He did a test in Japan where they just review all of your health, cholesterol, blood pressure, general fitness. And Japan standards, as you can imagine, are a lot higher than some other countries in the West. And when he got the health report back, it was abysmal. And he said that so himself in a video that he uploaded at the start of this year.
We'll see.
And he went on he said at the end basically that he was taking this year as an opportunity to be in the best shape of his life. And he wanted something to culminate to prove that he was in the best shape of his life by the end of the year. And so when I reached out to him and I was like, hey, what if the way that you prove that you're in the best shape of your life is that you get into a boxing ring in Los Angeles, California, and you fight somebody while playing chess? And to my surprise, he said yes. And I think if you've looked and watched this guy's videos, it's actually night and day. I mean, take a look at him. This is him doing an Ironman, a Spartan race, I should say. Take a look at him doing the Spartan race.
First person in quite a while to successfully nail the obstacle, leading to cheers throughout the waiting crowd. Brilliant. No pressure for me then.
Where's a good...
Damn it. Honestly been the hardest day of...
Look at him in this shot, bro. Look at him here. Right? Look at his fucking bulging muscles in that tight shirt versus him talking about his health report here. This dude got ripped. He got big. It's like 5 months later. His most recent video too, I was watching. I was like, he looks thin. Like he looks way... Am I crazy? Am I reaching? But I thought, in my mind, he looked remarkably thinner. Like, in my mind, this is night and day. So his goal was to be in the best shape he's ever been, which I think he is well on his way to do. And who is Chris fighting? Well, originally he was supposed to fight this German vlogger named Papa Plot. And Papa Plot had to back out last second because he burst his eardrum. And you're not supposed to fly on an airplane, especially over the ocean, if you burst your eardrum. And so Papa Plot dropped. And we had a fill last second from Overtflow. Overtflow, who actually just did his own boxing match. And I'll show you a clip from it.
Welcome back to another Punch Plan video. Coming in on short notice, and he sure did find it. Going up against Overtflow, and the very first punch he landed and connected, he dropped Overtflow, and it was over from there. Overtflow stumbling to get up and not able to reclaim any balance, and it was just over. So
now, on first glance, you might say to yourself, wait, you're getting the guy who lost on his first punch to go against Chris? This seems rigged. Well, look, first of all, boxing is a very unique skill, and Faze Temper has been boxing for years now. But I wouldn't count him out, because if you don't know, Overtflow is a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yo, it's Overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys?
So it's not exactly like this guy is a noob to combat sports. It's not an easy thing to get to black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And so that's the fight that's about to go down. Big shout outs, by the way, to Overtflow for filling in literally 3 weeks before the event. And it's, a blessing that he was already practicing for boxing in the same weight category. Question is, who do you think wins? Chris Broad, affable Chris Broad, or Faze Overtflow? Who do you think wins, chat? Whoa! It's the affable sweep! The affable sweep, my God. My Lord, my Lanta. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty surprised at how one-sided this is. 72% of people think Chris will win. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I'm really excited for it.